I got a Daisy feeling. I got a Daisy feeling. Yeah.
As some of you might know, Achar and I were in India not that long ago, and one of the people that we had the good fortune to hang out with was Kichcha Sudeep, and that was thanks to his daughter, Saanvi Sudeep, who we follow each other on Instagrams. We're palsies. And I was like, hey, do you want to get dinner or something, coffee, some food to put in our face? And she's like, yeah, that sounds good. And then she's like, hey, I have a better idea. Do you want to meet my dad and hang out with him? And I was like, okay. And so we hung out with Saanvi and Kichcha Sudeep and a couple of other folks, including Sanchith Sanjeev. And so she hit me up on Insta and was like, hey, I don't know if you want to look at this, but there's this thing that we did if you want to check it out. And I was like, okay. We literally were making these kinds of gestures in our Instagram DMs. It's lots of fun. It's very active physically. Burn calories as we talk to each other. I don't know what I'm saying. You guys, thanks so much for joining. I'm Jabby Kuwait, joined by Char Kirk.
What's up?
We're looking at Jimmy, character glimpse from Lahari Music T-Series. Thanks so much for joining. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, smash it hard, bell icon, ring it, all notifications, click, and vote this up. Let YouTube know you're enjoying what you're watching. Otherwise, you're gonna get like poked in the back of the head. That's not gonna be a good feeling, trust me. Mm-hmm. Okay, so here we go.
Cute. Looks intense already. Oh.
Hey. Mortal Kombat. Oh, jeez.
Oh.
For realsies. Color's interesting.
Oh. I like the vocals. Very smoky.
Forgive him for his sins. He has just begun. If he can but live he's gonna raise your head.
The visual aesthetic is really nice.
Yeah.
He's gonna raise your head. If he can but heaven, he's gonna raise your head.
Oh, you're not going to see very well after this, sir. Nice.
ಪ್ರೀತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಯತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಮನ್ಸು ಮುರಿದೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಅದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ವ್ಯವಹಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಯತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ
What? Death? Oh!
That's a bad omen. Or a good one if you're Thai.
No, dead birds are always a bad omen. Breathe my secondhand smoke. What? Jimmy? I thought you were gonna do a drop kick on his face or something. What?
He came in looking all hero-like. That's all you need to do. I like the color.
I know, the color's gorgeous.
That's my big takeaway.
Yeah, I mean, just look-wise, I'm like, this looks dope. Like, the lighting and everything, the aesthetic of the car. Mm-hmm. He looks really great.
Yeah, I don't know. I enjoyed what I saw in terms of the look and in terms of the music.
Yeah, the music was really great. I think, was that Saanvi singing?
I believe it was Saanvi
Because,
singing.
like, her voice is gorgeous. I didn't know that she could do that.
She sounded nothing like that when we spoke to her.
No, like, the vocals are really smoky. The music was like...
She just sounded like
totally
a person when we
vibing.
were talking.
I know.
If she sang at me, I might have had different feelings that night and been like, whoa, you can sing. Because she sang very well.
That was really good.
I sound so silly right now.
You sound like such a creepo.
No. We're shooting this at the end of like a work day. And so I genuinely enjoyed the aesthetic of it. And I enjoyed her vocals. It had a very jazzy, smoky vibe like you were talking about. And it really fit the picture well, the aesthetic of it overall, because it has this kind of neo-noir tone to the whole thing. And and her singing in that manner, for whatever reason, feels like it fits well with neo-noir, even though that kind of music is not something you'd find in noir films. It just kind of goes together very well.
Yeah, for this, like it kind of has a blend between, like you said, that neo-noir feel plus like neon, which is super popular right now, as we saw in John Wick.
I mean, it's been around in South India for a while. I've been seeing that look for the better part of 5 years, I feel like. And we see it more often there than we see it in Hindi cinema. I don't see that in Punjabi cinema. I don't see that in Bollywood. I don't see that in Malayalam. It's very specifically Kannada films or maybe Tamil or Telugu. Like, we might see it there. That's a very distinct look that I see in South India. And I like it a lot. It's got this kind of the wet roads, which is something that you are supposed to do for filmmaking to get. I don't know why. You're supposed to wet the road.
The reflection or whatever.
I'm not sure why. That's an American rule. You're supposed to wet the road when you shoot in the street.
That.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's why they always, if you ever watch a movie and it takes place at night, usually the street's wet because it just has a nicer look to it. It has that vibe. It's shadowy, very contrasty and punchy. It's got the neon lights and the purple colors are just popping. And you don't know much of what's going on, who's bad, who's good. But you see who's in charge and who's not. I don't even know if what we saw is actually part of the film. Some of these things oftentimes are just shot to advertise the film.
That looks like something that was shot separately.
Yeah.
But like it definitely is enough to kind of give you some intrigue and some interest. And obviously our character Jimmy, who we did meet, he's looking awesome. Like he's definitely got that look, where it's like Kichcha Jr. is his moniker, I guess. As I was watching, I was like, especially with that haircut and looking at him now in this, I'm like, I see maybe the family resemblance. Do you know what I mean? Were you kind of getting that vibe of like a Kichcha Jr.?
I don't know.
Because I was like, I can see some of the like facial resemblance, right? But yeah, when I met him at the Kichcha Sudeep's house and he was like, oh yeah, I'm getting into acting. I was like, oh yeah, you look like a star. And I can't believe those words like flew out of my mouth. I was instantly embarrassed. So I'm like, yeah, you look like a movie star. Now I'm going to go hide. But he does.
But you didn't go anywhere.
I didn't.
You sat right there.
There was no place to hide.
I saw like a little drool was coming out of your mouth when you were talking to him.
I was thirsty, I had a drink.
I'm like, Achara, get a hold of yourself. Come on, woman.
Stop it. Why don't you have a filter? No, I don't, apparently. And I say stuff like that to people when I meet them. But he was very lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like...
I think after you said that, he just flexed.
I was like, dang, look at those guns. What's your workout regimen? I will not follow it, but thanks for sharing.
Achara's like, is it hot in here? I'm like, it's 30 degrees. What are you talking about? Oh, damn it. India, hold on. Achara's like, is it hot in here? And I was like, Achara, it's 2 degrees. That doesn't have the same ring to it.
No, it doesn't.
You guys have to get on Fahrenheit. This is funnier when you make jokes like that. Celsius is not funny. It's just not. You guys, thanks so much for hanging out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Let us know your feelings in the comments below. Do you have muscles? That's not the thing to end this with. Did you like Saanvi's voice? I liked Saanvi's voice.
I liked her voice a lot.
Did you enjoy it? I enjoyed it. So let her know. And by commenting below, I like Saanvi's voice. Whatever else you liked about it, let us know in the comments.
I'm holding hope that Sanchith is gonna like drop kick a dude in the head.
What's with the violence? Well,
I was feeling violence.
This is a family movie.
I did not understand.
Well, it's made by a family anyway.
Why this did not choose violence, because I definitely did.
I'm looking forward to seeing more of this. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing a trailer and, by extension, the film. And I promise I'll still watch Venkataraman, Kichcha Sudeep. I promise. A Jabby keeps his promises.
Eventually, about 2 years down the line. But you will get it.
That's the saying.
Yeah.
All right. Peace out.